Peace, YouTube family. I hope all is as well with y'all as it is with me on this beautiful, beautiful day. I am Divine, your spiritual partner. Say, man, the subject matter for today is going to be the process of illumination. Alright, so it was a book that I posted on here a while back. It was called The Practice of Brahmacharya. And in that book, it's basically a book. Brahmacharya essentially means to govern over, or like to conduct oneself in a righteous manner. You know what I'm saying? To have autonomy over oneself, like completely. And in that book, the guru who wrote it, or the brahmachari who wrote it, says there is a need for constant self-assessment, and that is a constant in really every self-help journey, every journey of progression. You know what I'm saying? Every spiritual journey. There has to be a constant self-assessment, you know what I mean, in order for you to actually, like, there is no just, you wake up one day and you enlightened, you know what I mean, you wake up one day and you at the top of the spiritual totem pole, you know what I mean, and that's not practical, that's not the reality of it, you understand what I'm saying? I got very intentional with my self-assessment, because I do this consciously and subconsciously, you know what I'm saying? I self-assess. And today I got very intentional with it, because I remembered that part in the book, and he forms it in the question of, who am I? You know what I'm saying? And so what I did was, I looked around, you know what I mean, and I just started asking myself questions, you know, like, am I where I want to be? No. Whose fault is that? Mine. What can I do to change it? Do more. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or like, actually exercise my gifts and talents the right way. Am I happy with the sources of income that I have right now? With the number of sources of income that I have right now? No. How can I change that practically right now? Okay, cool. I can add in another source of income. Like right now, I can start door dashing on weekends or something. Get another source of steady income coming in. Am I physically in the shape that I want to be in? No. How can I change that? Consistently working out. Am I responding or reacting to situations in my life? Sometimes I respond, sometimes I react. How can I fix this? Self-assessment. You know what I'm saying? It's ways to go about this process, bro, but you cannot negate this process. You know? You do not trivialize this process, and you cannot negate this process. You cannot, like, minimize this process and try to go around it instead of going through it. You understand what I'm saying? It's a process, bro, and that's really the beauty of this. Is a beautiful process to go through. Like, I am so much more mature because of this process. You understand what I'm saying? Because I continuously self-assess. Self-assessment has got me Self-assessment has got me this far. Let me put it that way. You know? And we got free will for a reason. Like, why wouldn't you self-assess if you got free will? You know what I'm saying? That's like, why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? We got free will, but we gotta self-assess. You know what I mean? And yesterday I wrote in my notes, because I was gonna make this video yesterday, but instead of making this video, I just wrote in my notes like the process of illumination, and I condensed it into 3 steps, making it simple, but I want to reiterate the fact that it's not easy. This isn't an easy process. This isn't a pretty process. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's ugly at the same time. There's a duality in it. So the first step of the process of illumination that I wrote down is life. It's 3 steps are life, death, and resurrection. Or life, death, resurrection. And life would be the life you was living, you know what I'm saying, prior to understanding that it's more to it. It's more to this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm in this world, but I'm not of it. So how can I make this experience in this 3D realm, how can I make the most of it? Because I'm here in this body. How can I make the most of this experience right now? That was the life you was living before death took place. You know what I'm saying? When you started to put behind old habits and old ways of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Understanding that you here, so there's things that you gotta do in order to maximize this experience. But ultimately, you understand what I'm saying? Ultimately, you are ascending. You're not digressing, you're progressing. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody's here for a reason. That reason, to progress. You understand what I'm saying? And then third would be third was resurrection, or the awareness of the I am ego, not the capital E, not the lowercase e. Death is putting to death the psychological ego, the physical surface level ego. Resurrection would be the ascension and the awareness of the spiritual ego, the I am, capital E. And you cannot negate this process. Yeah, I just simplified it, but that was just my simplification of it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. The process of illumination. The process of elevation, the process of enlightenment, whatever you want to call it. Self-assessment is necessary, mandatory. Like the good sister Isis Wisdom said, it's imperative that you self-assess, that you go through a period of, not even a period, that you self-assess. Self-assessments are imperative, bro. It's dang near mandatory. And I see the importance of them now, you know? I see just how much self-assessments have aided me in my life. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all.